Look alive, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is Tuesday. This is not episode 139. This is well, that's your episode, but this is a secret super episode as Javi is on the road.
I'm back.
Currently, yes, he is back. He's been gone. My wife has even been asking where he's at. Everybody wants to know where Javi's at.
I took a sabbatical.
He did. Rory Sabatini, is that a hint? Is he still playing?
Who?
Wasn't there a guy
Roy?
named Rory Sabatini?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's a golfer. Now I gotta look it up.
I didn't get too far down in the weeds.
I think he's on the Rory Sabatini. Yeah, South African Slovak professional golfer. Yeah, dude,
What's his price?
this guy's got some swagger. He's wearing like cowboy golf hats out there.
Really?
Is he in the? No, he's in the Charles Schwab. Yeah, I don't think he's in the.
Well, that's not the U.S. Open.
No, I know. Yeah, Rory. He's got 4 names: Rory, Mario, Trevor, Sabatini.
Ooh, Slovakia.
Yeah. You gotta see the hats this guy puts on. I'm a fan. He looks kind of like Patrick Reed. He's like
Well,
the South African Patrick Reed.
he did not make the cut in the last tournament he played. He does look
Oh,
like Patrick Reed.
he does. I'm telling you, South
Well,
African
he's got
Patrick
a
Reed.
goatee in one of these pictures.
He's got a little gray in that beard too, so it must be. So he's gone from Roy Sabatini has gone from like athletic looking cowboy golf hat, like picture Greg Norman, but like dry
Yeah.
fit golf hat, and then he flattened the bill, and he's like wide brim Undertaker, like your Kentucky Derby hat.
Yes, with a goatee.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was Rory Sabatini. It was Rory Sabatini.
Did we just go on like a guy's like, they say guys can just sit there and say
Yeah.
random football players. We just did a
Yeah.
random golfer.
Well, it started with the sabbatical, and then I was like, "Oh, Sabatini. I think that's a golfer." I thought he was like a PGA Champions golfer, though.
I thought he was like an amateur playing in this week's event that was like
No,
5,000 and you were gonna like relate him to The Undertaker and Pinehurst Greens rising up from the dead.
I saw him watering them. Cowards.
It's
Cowards.
depending on which player you ask, they'll tell you they're firm, they'll tell you they're soft. Victor Hovland said they were soft today in his press conference.
What? I heard he was complaining about him.
No. He
Oh.
says they could get by because Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's supposed to be high of 95. Like it's not
Mm-hmm.
supposed to rain at all this week. He's
We've been
saying that they could get bad, but
we've been saying that though for about 2 weeks now. I kept saying you got to keep an eye out. It hasn't rained here,
yeah.
and you're talking turtleback greens.
It rained a
So
little bit the other day, but not enough to.
no, it's gonna eat it up, dude. It's gonna drink that up, man. That's gonna be like those greens will drink that up like the Barstool Olympic beer games that keeps getting canceled or whatever they're doing.
What are
Have you
they
seen
doing?
that?
No.
I don't know. Will Compton and uh, Taylor Luan host the beer championships of the world, and everybody bailed on them, and so now they're all mad and they're moving it back to like Barstool pulled the funding apparently, and they're moving it back to Nashville instead of Vegas.
They want to put up the golden K.
They don't want that smoke, dude.
Hey,
We'd have to get the band back together.
come out of retirement for that one.
I wish I still had that thing.
Who has it?
I don't know. It was a table at my house for
Yeah, I
a
know.
long
You
time.
had it last.
Speaking of keg race,
Yes. BMO put on quite the performance during that kick race.
he did. He did.
BMO, Maru, rookie,
Tex was there.
Phil.
Phil. How can you forget Phil?
What is Phil Boyd doing these days?
but nothing was left behind. Not a drop, not a single drop, foam and all. So, okay, we are at Pinehurst. We're doing an emergency stream, one, because J-Vi itching to get back on the mic. Me too. Two, J-Vi is actually in Pinehurst and has been on the grounds for yesterday,
Yeah, I got here yesterday.
and will be there all week. We've been in contact with Hubs. I did tell him you were there. He said he loved it. We've also been in contact with Hubbard Tracker, who we will have on the show at some point.
Really?
Yes.
This week?
Hubbard Tracker?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I mean, I can get him on tomorrow if you want.
Is he here?
I don't think he's
Or she here? Is Hubbard Tracker his wife?
I don't know. That would be awesome if it was. Doesn't sound like it because I've been talking to him and he's telling me that he's from Detroit, I think. And he's going to go to the Rocket Mortgage and just be crushing Coors Lights because that's what he does. Every time Hubs makes a birdie, he drinks 2 Coors Lights.
I love it. I love it.
So Hubbard Tracker is good people and we're forming an alliance. So yes, you are on the grounds. We are going to, if you don't mind pulling up a DraftKings, but not right now, but eventually, because if I do it, my computer will implode. So, Demo's got a question.
What's going on with my teeth? My teeth have always been straight, no braces ever.
Veneers, like that hockey player from the Seattle Kraken, Matty Veneers.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. So, all right, what's it been like down there at Pinehurst? Currently, you're in a hotel room.
Yes, I am in a hotel room. It's been hot. It has been hot. But I'll tell you this. Usually we get here and we spend like the most of the first day driving around the course, getting to know it so we can maneuver when we're trying to get places.
Mm-hmm.
And now, let me say this. Humble brag here. I have played Pinehurst number 2
When?
2 years ago around Christmas
With who?
with my in-laws.
Oh, okay.
But we still can't figure out how to get around this course. I mean, it does hurt because they put up grandstands and there's a lot of you can't drive your cart in places, but they've done so many changes. Like the driving range is now the Cradle, which is right beside 2. They moved the, uh, um, God, what's his name? Payne Stewart statue to like another place on the course. They've done so many changes. Getting around here has been tough. And like you can get far out there. If you go down 3, 4, 5, 6, like you're in no man's land. You're going to be kind of stuck down there. So you want to kind of stay in the middle if you want to watch, if you want to be able to get around to see most of the golfers.
Mm. So you're getting your feel, trying to become agile and elusive on the course. Have you seen anything interesting so far now that you've been there?
Not yet. I mean, I was doing a lot of press conferences today, so I got to listen to what the players were saying about the course, and how they think they're going to approach gameplay. But I mean, if you miss having played this course, if you miss a fairway, you're hitting from the sand. You're not hitting from 3, 4 inch rough. You're hitting from the sand. So you gotta be accurate with your drive. And like Victor Hovland said today in his press conference, you gotta be aggressive. Because
I like that.
if you're an aggressive driver, even if you miss, you're still giving your shot to hit the green, middle of the green.
Mm.
I felt
How-
like him. I felt like his press conference and what he said went along with what Scotty said in his. And if you add the two together, it's like the perfect gameplay. Because Scotty was saying there's not a lot of holes that you can miss shots on, and
mm.
you're just gonna have to try to hit the middle of the green and know that you're gonna two putt. So if you're an aggressive driver like Victor Hovland says, even if you miss a little bit into the whatever they're calling it, wire grass or
Yeah,
sand, then you could still have a shot to hit that middle of the green and two putt to par. So you're still giving yourself a shot, but you're playing conservatively on the second shot.
that's what Scotty was saying. He's like, what he loved about it is that if you miss long on the green, there's still playable areas,
Yeah.
so you can still get creative with your shots, and it's not just buried in some stupid long grass where you have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So, I think Butch
Well,
is
if
actually
you
gonna hop in
remember
here too.
correctly, this was I forget what year was it that the Ryder Cup was here?
Oh, I don't know.
It was a couple years ago, maybe 19, 18,
No, it probably would have been an 18.
18. Well, that was Scotty's coming out party because he got voted to the Ryder Cup by his peers, but he hadn't really done much up to that point, and then he ended up winning like every single point he played. That was his coming out party. Was here at Pinehurst.
Hmm. I didn't know. Oh, so you're saying that he's been a hot topic, by the way, in golf. I've listened to a lot of different build up and lead up to this as the U.S. Open approaches, and everybody's like, "What do you do with Scotty? He's 3-1. You're not going to get your money back." And it's like, well, I'm not thinking that way because we think in DraftKings terms,
I think
and
a lot of people fade him this week.
that's tough to do.
I know, but he's too much money.
We're gonna pull that screen up here soon and go through some because I currently have 3 in the millie. I've maxed out a 20 max, and I got a pretty nice chunk of change of a single entry. So I'm back all in on the majors. The PGA, I was at the beach, so it was really tough because we were trying to upload interviews and do all that stuff. But um, anything else while you've been down there? What's there to do around there? Oh no, I want to ask this: turtleback greens. I know what they are, but seeing them in person, do they look like turtles?
I mean, they look like a shell.
So it's like
Some of them
this.
are just kinda, like, diagonal. Like, I mean, but they look kind of like a shell because it's like there's, like, a middle part that's flat, and then sometimes there's, like, humps and ridges elsewhere, but, on the outside, it just is, like, down.
Okay, I see what you mean.
So, like, they're all elevated pretty much.
Okay,
Like, you're never hitting down into the green.
okay. I've played on a few courses like that up in the mountains.
Yeah.
Buku's here. What's up, dude? Hey, we called that. Buku and Cricket and I went on a live stream to preview the Stanley Cup, and that thing is playing. We predicted 3-0 the first game, and yes, Butch is here. Butch is not. Butch and I are not boots on the ground, although we could be Friday.
Come on.
Ooh.
Tickets are $225 for the gallery.
The gallery, 225.
You look.
All right.
I talked to my wife. I
Good
was
thing I
like,
mowed today.
I was like, I talked to my wife. I was like, hey, because we're going back up there. First of all, let me tell a story. It's Pinehurst, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
is it
I-
Pinehurst?
I thought it was closer to us.
No, dude, it's closer
It's
to us.
not.
How far is it from you?
It's probably going to take you like 3.5 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah.
I typed it in. I was like, oh, Pinehurst is just right above us. It's up above Greenville. And I typed it in and put it in the map. And I just looked at my wife. I was like, that's closer to where I'm from than where we
Yeah.
live. I was completely flabbergasted. I was like, I thought it was an hour and a half from our place.
Dude, it's an hour and a half from me.
I know.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours from Charlotte.
Oh, so I was way off on that. So going back, we're going to go back to my parents this weekend. And I was like, well, it's only an hour and a half.
She'll have help.
Yeah. And I was like, do you care? I'm like, I might just ride down there because what I really want to do is go down there to follow Hubs around. That's what I want to do. He tees off at 7 a.m. Boom. Get up at 5. Get on down there.
On Friday,
Yeah. Yes.
he get you tickets.
Do what?
He get you tickets. You'll be his 4 caddy.
Okay. I might just go down there, stand like halfway down the tee with just my shirt and my hats on,
Just leaning over the ropes
and
like
just standing there with like
Who's he paired with?
I didn't even look. Svensson's one of them. I know that.
He had a bad pairing for the first 2 days of PGA, so he had bad times. Like he was like the second to last to tee off on the first day PGA, and I'm pretty sure his wife and the other 2 players he was playing with, his girlfriends and wives, were the only people watching him. I felt bad.
For Hubs?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be out there Friday. Like I've already kind of convinced myself. Yeah. Hey, I'm just gonna be hitting.
But then he
bees as
played the next 2
walks.
rounds with Scotty, so he made up for it.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought it was funny. I never got to tell this story, but I saw him in the airport in Louisville. Because
Hubs?
my bag had gotten lost. So I had to go back to the airport to pick him up later in the day. It was like right when everybody was kind of getting in, all the golfers that don't fly private. And I felt like Hubs and his family looked like a family that just got to Disney World. Like his wife was running around like a chicken with her head cut off, chasing the kids who were also running around like that. And Hubs had his backpack on, which had a stroller in it. He was carrying his clubs in one hand and then like 2 suitcases in the other hand. So he was just like every other dad going on a big trip, having to carry all the. Like he looked like a dad that's family just got to Disney World. I'm like, I want to see what he looks like at the end of the week. But hey, he played good.
Am I allowed to wear Armiligo's shirt there, or do
Yeah.
I have to?
No, you don't have to wear a collared shirt to go into it.
Okay, all right.
Dude, people
Dude,
will be wearing free Scotty shirts.
That's true. All right.
You can wear whatever you want.
Okay.
As long as
I got a bone to pick. I'm sick of you going to these same events as him and never sticking your neck out there, dude. Come on.
well, I'm not gonna talk to him while he's playing, and that's like when I see him.
that's exactly when you should talk to him.
No, not doing that.
Just know
What's the problem, dude?
there's a
Stage fright.
No, not me.
it's a very high likelihood that I'm going to be there Friday. I've kind of already convinced myself.
I'm kind of convincing myself right now.
Let's
I'll
go,
be there.
dude.
You want to do
Maybe
it?
I'll be there. Yeah, I'll do it. I've
We'll-
already.
We'll
Rick
flip
already,
a coin which ram we take.
True. We'll do it. We take yours. I don't give a shit.
I'll do her. Let's do her.
Come on, dude. This ain't going to be the media one, but this will be a good one. This will be a good one. I'll bring you a shirt, too. I got
Dude,
2 Milligo
well-
shirts.
We need decals for our Rams.
Here we do. Dylon, if you're
Yes.
listening. So,
That orange and that lime green on that black.
dude, I'm telling you.
Dude,
Well,
pop it.
BMO's talking about Scotty.
Yeah.
Hopefully he gets down day one. Then we can get him at plus 1,600 like we did last time. I got a little funny story. So I haven't had any money in my DraftKings account for a while now. I've been playing on straight crowns or whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Well, I finished second or first or whatever in the listener league the other day. So I haven't been in a state that I could bet in. So I've just still been playing on crowns because I didn't want to use that money in case I didn't win. So now I'm in North Carolina. I got on DraftKings. I used that $2.40 to bet on WNBA basketball. I bet the Atlanta Dream.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
did a parlay because it was like the Atlanta Dream was like minus 400 to win. So then I picked the Aces who were like minus 250 to win, and the Storm who was like minus 200 to win.
All
So like
money line?
all huge favorites. The Atlanta Dream team is playing the Mystic, who are 0-12. Guess who got their first win tonight? And J-Vi lost his bet. The Mystic. I
What's
could
that song?
possibly be the worst bettor
What's that
in the
song?
history of betting.
We dive into the mystic. What is that song called? I gotta look it up.
Mystical?
No. Oh, watch yourself. Mystical was awesome. What is that guy up to? I think we had this conversation. Van Morrison, Into the Mystic.
Mm.
That was you. That was you.
brown-eyed girl.
Yeah, Van Morrison. Butch, I'm dead serious. I will buy my ticket tomorrow. Tonight, maybe. And I will be there. He tees off at 6:56, so we would have to get on our horse fairly early.
I get up at 5 every morning anyway.
Okay.
So
if you're down, dude, I'll bring an extra shirt and we'll
probably leave at 4:30 though.
That's fine.
So you'll be 30 minutes late, Butch.
Then we got to
You'll
see
get up
when
till
Lauer.
5.
We got to see when Lauer tees off too.
Do what?
Oh no.
Butch will be 30 minutes late if he doesn't get up till 5.
Well, yeah, which means I just have to get up a little bit earlier than what I normally do.
I have something to say, and I don't know if I should save it till tomorrow or if I should say it right now.
Okay.
Well, now I don't know what to do.
Well, I mean,
there's a certain someone playing in this tournament, and I think Butch should have to play him in one of his lineups. Because he played his way into this tournament.
Okay.
A guy named Harry.
Harry Hicks?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
I'm definitely playing him.
He's not very. I mean, he's low, but he's not. He's like 5,600.
Dude, gives me room to get Scotty.
You got to play somebody down there if you want to play Scotty. Holy cow!
Wait a minute now. These tee times. I looked up tee times, and now I can't find Hubbard. This is throwing me for a loop right here. I could have sworn he was teeing off at 6:50 something.
Oh gosh, that'd be classic us. Have the wrong tee time. We're there, and he don't tee off till 4 o'clock.
Where'd he go?
Well, he still
I
be
don't
there.
know. Yeah, I'm
exactly.
looking.
Good thing
I'm
is
sitting here
it takes like 6 hours for them to play around. So if you miss the first 2 holes, it doesn't really matter.
No, but I'm looking at this. Am I? This is blowing my mind, fellas. I'm telling you right now. I was looking at it a second ago. I had the ESP. Oh, of course it can't be reached. Are you kidding me? Yeah, first and second rounds, June 11th, 2024, from Golf Digest. Maybe ESPN only did like the. I'm telling you. Hold on.
Are we live?
Butch, you got anything? Well, now I'm just completely flummoxed here at this point.
24 tee time.
I don't know what I'm doing. Somebody else want to look this up? We're just sitting here scrolling looking for tee times.
Oh,
do what?
Pairings.
Butch, usually you're the.
Dude, I haven't looked at.
Yeah, it says it right here. Golf Digest, Friday the second round, 6:45. First tee, Grayson Sigg, Grant Forrest, Wells Williams, 6:56, Chesson Hadley, Mark Hubbard, Adam Svensson. Now, where the hell is that on?
Oh, so he's playing with.
He's
playing with Chesson Hadley, Raleigh guy.
Chess is on.
Oh, they skipped chess on, chess off. Yeah, they skipped it on ESPN. They skipped some tee times here. That's what it is. Because they just show 6:45 and then 7:07.
Yeah, you're correct. It's
Friday, right?
56. Yeah, Friday. Yeah. There's only 2 tee times before that, or actually just one. It's just first tee, 10th tee, and then it's they're literally the second tee. It's teeing off number 1 too.
Yeah, there's second tee.
Dang, Victor Perez is early, day 2.
then we can finish watching Hubs, and then Lauer starts at 12:52. There you go. Maybe watch a hole or two of his. Anyways, all right.
Harry Higgs starts
I'm
at
gonna pull up.
8:46.
Hey, we can get on Butch, your guy.
Yeah,
All right.
that ain't Harry. I'm gonna yell that too.
That's
That
not
ain't Harry.
Harry.
Oh,
all right,
dude. Have Dylon
how bored
mail
he
you
is
that
today,
shirt.
though. Do what?
Have Dylon mail you that shirt. Give the Hubs
like overnight
on the
it?
course.
Overnight it. Yeah.
Okay. We'll have to see if he can do that. Dylon, if you're watching or listening. Okay, let's do a little rundown here of the course. From Ron Close at PGA Splits 101, one of the best. If you're not following him and you play DFS golf or DraftKings golf, you need to do so. Here we go. This is number 2 Pinehurst, par 70, 7,500 over 7,500 yards, 156 player field, which means the DraftKings lineups are going to get kinky. North Carolina, our home state here. Donald Ross design, renovation in 2011. Carolina Pines, 40 native sand traps, 117 bunkers. Wow. Wiregrass, pine weed, no rough. Actually, we need a list of players who have bad allergies. Because if you've never been in the pine allergies, dude, that'll rock your world, buddy.
And it's terrible right now. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It will. What about cicada? Cicada event of the millennia.
Nah, I didn't hear any cicadas today.
No cicadas. Okay. 5th longest course since 2015. Whoa. Average score was 3.08 over in 2014. U.S. Open making it the 4th toughest course in 10 years. 6 widest fairways at a 40-yard average. So there's your first key. Big, like J-Vi said. Wide open spaces, Dixie chicks. Firm and fast, subtle direction changes, multiple options to play each hole. Any style can win. Mediocre shots are punished, so don't be a coward. Nowhere to bail out. Inches matter. Okay.
Size doesn't matter.
Game of inches. So you're thinking people who like football, maybe.
It's
We
about
know
the
Hubs.
sand in the beach.
There's a chain gang here.
Dude, I wish they'd put the chain gang out here. Maybe that's what we should dress up as, Butch. The chain gang.
Dude, let's do it.
So we're gonna wear. Hey, could I bring a microphone in or no?
I don't know about that.
Dang it! I need to get a
Maybe.
mini mic. Need to get a mini mic. Not a single weak hole. Only 2 par 5s, 7, 12 par 4s. 7 of the 12 par 4s.
It's par 70.
Yeah. There's only 2 par 5s, and 7 of the 12 are 470 plus. 4 par 3s at 185 plus. Strategy, shot
You
making.
said that like it's surprising after you said par 70. You was like, there's only 2 par 5s. Like,
Yes, I was
yes.
I was perplexed by that. Intangibles needed. Strategy, shot making, creativity, patience, mental toughness, commitment to shots, short memory. Strategic drivers off the tee, precise long iron play, 175 plus, ground game versus apex height, short grass scramblers, fast Bermuda lag putters. The greens are elevated, crowned Bermuda with sharp fall-offs around 3,000 square feet. It's playable, speedy, 13.5 plus on the stimp meter. And Donald Ross says it's the fairest test of a golf or a championship golf I've ever designed. Tiger Woods says you don't hear many roars at Pinehurst, but that's the nature of the course. At Augusta, you hear eagle roars, you hear big putts being made, but who's going to hole out from the side of one of these greens? Guys are just trying to make par. So, and then there's some other course, whatever. So if you want the hole by hole breakdown, we have that too. Right there for you.
So I didn't look at that. I don't care about that stuff. I always look at what courses are similar to this course.
Okay.
And I'll go over.
Oh, you're telling me to go over.
Yeah.
There you go.
Shinnecock Hills. Aaron Hills. You know who won those? Koepka. Nobody's talking about him.
Everybody's talking about Rahm's toes.
Yeah. He came in today with spacers in between his toes, like he just got a pedicure. Yeah, he was. That's so odd too, because he came all the way here. He did his press conference and then he withdrew. Like it was so weird. It's like he just wanted to be seen.
Probably. He wanted to show off his uniform. So that's basically, I'm pretty excited now that we've pretty much convinced ourselves to go, to be able to see this. And I'm hoping there's not too many people following them. It'd be cool to just like watch them play golf.
Well, if you get here for his tee time, there's not going to be that many people here at 7.
Spectacular.
They don't get in until like 8:30 usually.
Hey, we're dimple heads, man. We care about the game. Care about our boys. So there you go. What were you saying, Butch?
I said dimple heads. Yeah.
There's on the front, there's two par 4s that are over 500 yards. One of the par 5s is over 600 yards. On the back. Another
par 4 is?
Yeah, there's 3 par 4s that are over 500 yards. That is banana lands, man.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So,
wonder what it has to be a, like, is it over 550 has to be a par 5? 530 is a par 4. But 588 is a par 5.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not that much of a dimple head. But the par 3s, 228 on the front, 184 on the 9th. And then 197 and 207. So, I mean, this is par 4. Just go ahead and stick that in your crawl, if you will. So that's about all the course stuff you're going to get out of us. Now, I did have another, if I can get back to, there it is. Here's another good one. Always interesting. He always finds these crazy stats. Strokes gained approach leaders over the past year when hitting greens in regulation that is considered difficult. So when the greens in regulation is considered difficult, here are your top golfers. I wonder if I can click on that. Oh, yeah, there we go. Here you go.
Zoom in?
I can, but hopefully my computer doesn't explode. So there you go. So these are the greens and regulations whenever the greens or the
price
approach for when greens and regulation is considered difficult. And Corey Connor is right up there. Oh, look at that. Scotty Scheffler. Shocker. What a freak show.
13K. So much money.
Yeah. Lucas Glover. Absolute bump. That's hilarious that Lucas Glover and Tom Hoagie are right there beside each other. It's always like if you pick one of those guys, you usually pick the wrong one and the other one goes off. Like last week for me, I went Glover instead of Hoagie, like an idiot.
Hoagies and grinders.
Norn, nice. Shane Lowry.
Bhatia.
I'm telling you. So
I refuse to play Shane Lowry after shooting an 85.
Not great, Bob. Not great. So there you go. That's just another little. That's the kind of stuff Ron Close offers.
He's been putting out a lot of stuff this week too.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. So, all right, we'll take a quick look at these modified tee times. If I can. There we go. And then we'll pull up. Uh-oh. Our Rumble got Oh, wait a minute. We're having trouble streaming your destination. We'll keep trying. Let you know if this continues for a few minutes. No, we're not going to try creating a new stream. Oh, it must have fixed itself. I don't know. Sorry, Rumble. I don't know what happened. That's weird. So here's the tee times. Then I just want to pull up the DraftKings lineup and let's look at building one of those things with
That's
a Scotty.
what I'm doing now.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Do we need to look at the tee times? I don't care about the tee times. You care about the tee times?
No.
Okay.
They are what they are.
Exactly. The only one that matters.
I think playing early though will benefit you.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just gonna be so hot later in the day.
True.
Like, you can say the greens are gonna firm up more, but like it's just gonna be hot.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be the hottest tournament they've played all year.
Yeah.
Like by a long shot.
It was pretty hot today.
Like it's gonna be 95, 95, high 95 this weekend.
That's the first time we've hit 90 all year.
Yeah.
Yeah. 95 here sucks. It's like
and there's not like there's pine trees there, but there's not a ton of shade. Like the pine trees are kind of spaced out, and they took a lot down to put grandstands up.
Oh, they took the trees down?
Well, not all of them, but they took a number of them down to put grandstands.
I didn't know they did that when they were putting grandstands up.
Yeah,
that's wild. That's news to me.
Man.
All right. Do you have the DraftKings?
The hookers.
Do you have the DraftKings pulled up?
I do.
I don't want to do it on mine because my computer will explode. Oh, Rumble's fixed. Okay, we're good there.
Don't look at my bounce.
Not so fun when the rabbit's got the gun, huh?
There's zero money in my bounce.
You took it all out, so you didn't want people to know.
Exactly.
I'm literally almost all in.
So you want Scotty in?
We can do a few different ones. Share it to the screen. Let's do this.
Am I not doing? I thought I was. Sorry.
I don't know what happened to Butch. There he goes.
I'm still here.
Okay.
Something came up on my camera.
I was about to say something and then I stopped. So if we just go Scotty right out of the gate, because he has been between 40 and 55% in all the single entries that I've done the past, I don't know, a few weeks that he's played.
Yeah.
So Scotty's right up there. And what's the average already at?
7,400.
It's doable.
Oh yeah.
I mean, when you got this field, I mean, geez, look who's down there in the 7,000 range.
Jason Day's terrible long irons though. But to your thing, Corey Connors
right there.
Oh,
you got Glover and Hogue at 6,400 and 6,500. Noren's at 6,900.
You got Cam
play
Young.
All three of them.
Cam Young. Cam Young will get you leverage.
I'm not playing Cam Young.
Dude, he's been 62nd, 34th, 63rd, 70th, 50th.
But right here.
That's probably when he wins.
He did finish 9th at the Masters.
But right here.
You're going. Dude, I have a feeling he's going to be his ownership is going to be outrageous.
Who?
Sepp Straka.
T5, cut, T8.
I'm throwing a back shoulder.
But yeah, you can go down here. I mean,
hey, there's Burmester.
Dean
Burmester. You want Glover in or Hogan?
No. So here's realistically what you could do. You could go Scheffler, one of these guys in the 8,000s. A lot of people are probably going to be. I was talking on one of those shows like yesterday. Matthew Fitzpatrick. His driving stats and putting stats are outrageous.
I was thinking about Fitzpatrick today that people would be on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
So
from
he's right.
last week. I mean, all it takes is one tournament for Fitzpatrick to do well, like last week,
Mhm.
and boom, they're back on him.
Hasn't
So
he
you're
won a U.S. Open before too,
I know didn't he win the British Open?
or did he win PGA?
I thought he won the British Open.
I think he won the U.S. Open.
I don't know about that.
Maybe it was the US Open, I don't know.
Yeah.
Got his
Anyways.
first major championship victory at 2022 U.S. Open.
There you go.
There you go.
So if you put Scotty in there, you're definitely people are going to be going right down to Zalatoris, Fitzpatrick, Finau, Matsuyama, maybe even a little Thigala or Hatton.
Dude,
Thigala.
I mean, you got to go the Slambo right here.
Yes, he's almost an automatic play in majors for me.
That puts you at 5,700 if you're playing Scheffler and him.
That's all right.
Let's go on down then. See what we
Bring her
can
on
conjure.
down.
Hey, bring your butt ass on down here. I'll do it.
Brandon Wu, Justin Hadley. Boys, Justin Lowers 5,800.
Sam Bennett.
Hey, a
Yeah,
little bit of
bro.
Mac.
It's been a minute.
Mac Messner
Sam
right
Bennett.
there. Mac Messner.
Yeah, I see him. Mac is he's pretty solid.
Coles has been playing. He's been ripping it up lately. So there's some guys down there that. Oh yeah, Sam Bennett. He's goatee guy. That's Mr. Zen right there.
Sarge.
So, have you looked at any of the stats yet? I haven't really done a deep dive. I was just going to get on here and be like, okay, let's look at the course. Let's look at some of these key stats, get a feel for it, and then see what it looks like when you throw Scotty in a lineup.
I have no idea who's.
A lot of those guys are amateurs who like played their way in. They really just don't stand a chance.
Yeah.
Almost not bad price.
For
8,600. Just take
who's 86? Who's
Homa.
8,600? Oh, Homa.
That still puts you at 6,500 average.
I bet you if
this right here.
Harry Higgs at 58.
he's on a heater, dude.
Harry English at 6,700.
Nick Dunlap.
Petrie 6,700.
Nick Dunlap's playing good golf too. There's S.H. Kim. I don't know about that. But
He's been playing well, but he burned me in the PGA.
Who?
I think Siwoo Kim.
Not Siwoo Kim. It's S.H. Kim.
Wow.
S.E. Kim.
T15, T56, cut, T16, T13, T18, he's the only one.
He's just one of those guys just not going to win. Like he's just not going to win.
Well, I mean, nobody's going to win. Scotty's going to win.
But at 6,800, do you need him to win or do you need him to get a T15?
Yeah.
Oh, we're at 6,800. I got to scroll back up. I was down there in the valley.
Well, you're looking at
doozy here.
No, we have $6,300 left.
I'm playing this line.
We have what now? 63.
Yep. I'm not even telling you what this lineup is. I'm playing it.
Little EVR right there.
What about Bezuidenhout?
Oh, I like Bezuidenhout. I think him and Scotty are going to have some serious roster correlation. If you're playing Scotty, a lot of people are going to be playing Bezuidenhout.
What's Bezuidenhout's
6,200?
Yeah. What the heck?
Yeah.
That's a lock.
So
there you go. Scotty, Connors, Fitzpatrick, Homa, Harry English, Bezuidenhout. Still have $100 left.
Do you really believe in Connors?
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't think he's going to win, but
you got Scotty in the lineup.
if he gets a top 10 for 7,200, it's worth it.
I mean, Pinehurst down there at 6,100 too. Victor
Why do you
Perez.
take out Connors?
Good Lord, Victor Perez is on a heater, buddy.
Yeah, Perez has been hot. 6,100. What the heck? I mean, yeah. I mean, they're making this doable here.
Jake Knapp, long ball hitter. Didn't he win out somewhere out west? It was one of those comp courses.
Yeah.
He can hit it a mile too, can he?
Is that who was he just turned pro?
Yeah. Didn't he win at LA?
No.
Mexico. Vidanta.
Oh, is that where Knapp won?
Yeah.
Yeah.
LA.
I said he won out west. I guess Mexico's out west.
It could. It's more west than where we are.
It's geography. We're not surprised.
I know. Oh, golly. I thought we were right next to Pinehurst. It's 3 hours away.
You don't even know your own state.
Oh, man. That cracks me up.
Henley, 6,900.
I like Henley this week. Oh, here you go, BMO. You already talked about those videos from them dropping a ball on the green and it rolling 33 feet off the green. It's probably 34 feet off the green, but no, we didn't. It was just showing this.
I don't know. Don't get me wrong. The greens are hard and tough, but some of those videos are just for what BMO's talking about. They're just to go viral.
They're trying to.
Like they know that part of the green that if you drop it there, it's going to roll like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're kind of set up to do that.
Wow, you got BMO. They got you.
But
they pulled you right in.
Balls will do that. I mean, if somebody hits right there, ball's going to do that. But you're not shooting your shot there. Like that wasn't close to the center of the green. I mean, if you're playing like us, then you'll shoot your shot there and your ball will do that. But if you're professional, then you're not trying to shoot your shot.
Bull malarkey, dude. I'm dead center of the green every time.
Well, if you hit it there and you're professional, you deserve for your ball to roll 34 feet off the green. That's what you get.
But I like that, though. I like it when the scores are low and they're playing similar to a way that we would play.
Yeah.
Obviously, still 30 strokes better than what we would play, but it's more realistic to what we would play than going 20
like
under.
Lowry's 85.
Yes.
It's like
you have to play him on principle.
His worst day in a long time, and he shoots at 85.
Right.
And we'd be like, hell yeah, I'm getting better.
Like, that's my best score ever.
Yeah.
I've made it.
At 5,800 yards.
Yeah. It's like that one time Tiger shot at 80. Like, what?
So weird. Well, there you have it, folks. If you're playing Scotty, those are kind of where you're going to wind up. That's the hard part about playing Scotty. If you're playing Scotty, like, you got to be able to differentiate your lineup.
Oh yeah.
He better freaking win, which he won't because I'm playing him. So
true.
This will be the first miscut he has.
No,
it can be BMO.
It can be. Pinehurst is between Myrtle and the lake coming on Friday. You can hey, I'll tell you what you can do, BMO. Get dropped off, buy your ticket on the way. Butch and I will drive you home. How about that?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. hang out with the boys. Just saying.
Just saying. I'm not
right.
saying, but I'm saying.
Anything else?
I think that's good for night 1.
Yeah.
So it's some material for night 2.
We haven't done our deep dive yet. Usually we'll do that tomorrow. So if you've made it this far through the stream, we will be back tomorrow night for our regular recording of the podcast, where Tex will not be here. So we may.
I made a link, by the way.
I did see that.
Listener League. Did it come across?
Yes.
I did it from my desktop, so it was a little bit different style of how I had to set it up, but hopefully it did correctly.
It did. So I will. So if you're listening, we will have the link out to that contest so you can come join and play against us. Wait. Yeah, U.S. Open. Yeah, there it is. I got you. So yeah, tomorrow night, Tex will not be here. So we may have a guest. We haven't nailed that down yet, but it's possible. So we've talked to Hubs. Hubs is aware that we'll be on the premises. J-Vi will be there all week.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to do our regular water cooler debate. Guys will be tomorrow. And then we're going to sit back. And I actually have Thursday, Friday off from work. So
Ooh.
I will be watching golf early in the morning, both days. And then
USA. It's not ESPN. USA.
Yeah. It starts early on USA too. I saw the TV scheduling. So thank you for tuning along, those of you that did. And look out for tomorrow night. Again, regular show. We will be back. Thank you, Rumble, for putting us at the second spot right behind Jerry After Dark doing ping pong trick shots. So
I agree with that.
Yeah, I feel like we fit that mold.
I mean,
All right. Until tomorrow night, we will see you next time. Go follow us on all the social medias at the Millie Goats. We got to figure out this PGA credential stuff. There's a lot of rules. I sent an email.
Yeah.